Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas.
And welcome to Vlogmas Cabin Crew Edition. I can't believe I'm sitting here introducing Vlogmas again. It feels like literally last week that I did Vlogmas last year. So if you are new here, hello, my name is Meg and I am cabin crew for a UK airline based in London. And I post predominantly weekly vlogs incorporating my work and home lifestyle. But for December, I introduced the Vlogmas aspect of it. So it's basically going to be still weekly vlogs, but Vlogmas style. So today is the 1st of December, which is the perfect day to start Vlogmas. There will be 4 instalments of Vlogmas in total, and I will be vlogging generally Sunday to Friday, dependent on what my plans are for that week. I'll give you a quick rundown of what I have planned this week. So today I'm actually, you can see I'm sat in my car, but I'm actually in the passenger seat because Barney's driving my car. We are in Oldham currently, in Hampshire. Barney had a business meeting here today, which he's just gone to, and we wanted to go to the Winchester Christmas markets this year. So we decided to marry today in with going to Winchester because it's quite close, it's not very far from here. So we are off to Winchester Christmas markets today. My first Christmas market of the year, I'm very excited. Barney shouldn't be too long, he said less than an hour, but I said it's fine, I'm just gonna intro my vlog because obviously I don't like doing it when he's here. Tomorrow I am off again. I've actually had 6 days off. Any of you that watched my last video, I got back from Boston on Tuesday this week. I've been off since Wednesday basically, which has been lovely. Tomorrow I have to pack an order and post an order from my small business. We'll probably also go and do a little bit of Christmas shopping. I'm actually doing an advent calendar for Barney this year, where I give him a gift every day until Christmas Day. A lot of them are like smaller things, some of them are bigger things. Buying him gifts for every day up until Christmas, as well as buying gifts for my friends and family. I'll probably go out, do some shopping and some wrapping tomorrow. I also need to pack my case because on Tuesday I am off on a 4-day Euro tour. So a Euro tour at my airline is basically a 4-day trip, but not a long haul trip. I've got 3 night stops in 3 different European cities, 2 of which are new countries as well. I'm going to 2 new countries this week, which I'm very excited about. I was so happy that I managed to get a nice Euro tour in December for the Christmas market aspect. On Tuesday I have a Nice, no I don't, I have a Paris there and back into a night stop in Basel in Switzerland. So I've been to Zurich before, but nowhere else in Switzerland, so Basel is new for me. Get there quite late on Tuesday night, but I then have like most of the morning. I think I have the whole morning actually, basically half a day there on Wednesday. So I will be scoping out a Christmas market. And then I leave on Wednesday afternoon, go back to Heathrow, and then I go on to Oslo in Norway, which is a new country. I'm so excited to go to Norway. Same thing really, I get there late, half the day there on Thursday. I then leave to go back to Heathrow, and then I'm off to Vienna in Austria, which is another new country. I have flown to both of these places before, but I've just never got off the plane, and I don't really count it as me going there if I've just seen the airport. So same again, get there late, leave halfway through the day the next day. I am going to try my best. I haven't actually looked yet if there's any near where we stay, but I'm gonna see if there's any Christmas markets around, because that will just be perfect Vlogmas footage. On Friday I leave Vienna, and then I have another there and back attached to it. Can't actually remember where it is now, but I have a there and back after it, and I finish quite late on Friday night. I want to say I finish at like 10, but then I am home for the night. We'll probably end the vlog on Friday in Vienna just before I leave to go home, just because on Saturday I have a there and back to Hanover, and then on Sunday I have a there and back to Milan. I won't be vlogging on either of those days because there's just not really anything I can film when I do a there and back. So I will end the vlog on Friday. Hope you are all excited. Also got our tree and decorated for Christmas yesterday, which you will have seen in the little montage at the beginning of this video. I'm so excited for Vlogmas, guys. I hope you are too. Stay tuned for an array of Christmas market footage.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down, and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we perfect.
Good morning. It is December 2nd today. It is Monday. Don't actually know what the time is. What is the time? Need my glasses on. 9:48 in the morning. I've been up since quite early, to be honest, because I think I mentioned when I introed the vlog that I'm doing an advent calendar for Barney, and I'm giving him a gift every day. He gets up early to go to work, like 7, sometimes before 7. I wanted to give it to him before he went to work because I get so excited to give it to him that I knew I wouldn't be able to wait all day. So I've been up for a long time, but I've actually just been sat with a cup of tea watching Married at First Sight. I have never watched Married at First Sight before, but everyone keeps saying how good it is, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. And I started watching it a couple of weeks ago, and I don't watch it like every day, but I've been watching it like in the mornings basically with my cup of tea, and I love it. I'm obsessed. Sorry if you can hear Percy having a drink. Plan for today, right now, I'm gonna do some cleaning up because downstairs especially is a bit of a mess just from decorating and just being here on the weekend. I'll show you it actually before I clean it up. We've got all of these boxes here which had our decorations in, and I will keep some of them, like this one for example had our light up snowman in, which we literally bought the other day. I'll keep that to put the snowman back in, but a lot of it I'm going to get rid of because I want to buy some of those big plastic boxes from B&M to put it all in. Kitchen just generally needs a bit of a tidy. There's just things everywhere. By the way, this is our new kettle that we got from HomeSense the other day. We actually bought, some of you will know who've been here for a while, when we first moved in we bought one of these kettles as like a temporary thing, but we actually love the aesthetic of a whistling gas kettle. We've decided to keep it, and we still had the same one we bought when we moved in, which had seen better days. So when we saw this one in HomeSense, we were like, we love that. Percy is rubbing himself on the floor, but yeah, just generally like, just needs a little bit of a tidy downstairs. What are you doing, Mr. Pig? What are you doing? What are you doing? Obviously, we'll take him for a W as well. Got this green Grinch Christmas jumper on today, and my green Grinch slippers. Hello. Hello. You can't leave my side, can you? I'm gonna tidy up, take him for a W, pack my order for my small business. Probably gonna do some wrapping later on, and I also need to pack my case for my trip tomorrow. It's tidy, but first, let me show you what I'm gonna have to give myself some energy. If you haven't had this, you need to have it. It is M&S iced coffee latte. This is elite. Let me show you my advent calendars as well. I've got two. I've got my Terry's one, which I got for myself, and then my Dairy Milk one, which Barney's mum got for me. She gets us one every year. So cute. I haven't really shown like the Christmassy decor in here. This is Barney's advent calendar. We've got this little car and this house from M&S. We've got a little wooden gonk here. And then we have our pine cones up here and just some little mini trees on the windowsill, and this gonk candle, which is battery operated, lights up. I'm not going to keep it there. It's kind of just, we just got everything out and kind of put it anywhere. I think I might put that on the windowsill in the lounge, but I need to do a bit more arranging today, I think. Anyway, let's do some tidying. Hello, you can hear me but you can't see me. I've just come to pack my case for my Euro tour. I've already done my socks, underwear and tights. So I checked the weather for all three places that I'm going to, and it's pretty much like 0 to 4 degrees in everywhere that I'm going, but not snowing apart from in Oslo. In Oslo it is snowing. So I'm packing layers. I'm going to pack my white Chelsea boots because I feel like they just go with everything because they're white. I wanted to try and pack like kind of the same outfit but different, so basically 2 different pairs of leggings and 2 different tops, just so that it doesn't look like I'm wearing the same thing every day. I've got 2 long sleeve tops here. I've got a brown one and like a beige one. I pretty much live in this, to be honest. It's always my layering top of choice. I've also got my chocolate brown fleece lined leggings as well. Jumper, I thought I'll take a thinner jumper like this one because I'm already going to have layers, and also I'm going to have a coat, and I don't like wearing like big bulky jumpers underneath coats. Scarf, I'm taking this one from Next. Gonna take my big coat, which I've just bought, which you guys will have seen in my last vlog. I was also wearing it yesterday, and because I feel like that one will probably keep me the warmest and it's the easiest to pack. I've already packed pajamas, so I've just got to put my work dress in and then I'm done. Oh. Hello, it is Wednesday. I'm in Basel in my hotel room currently. It's like about 10:15 in the morning. If you think I sound ill, just because I am. I woke up yesterday morning like temperature, aching everywhere. I felt awful. Like, to be honest, I shouldn't have gone to work, but I did because I thought I don't want to miss this Euro tour. It's such a good one. And I've been so excited for it. So as long as my ears don't hurt, I can get through the day, which I did. I did my Paris there and back. And I did say to myself, if after I do the Paris there and back, I feel too unwell to carry on, then I will offload myself. But I didn't. I carried on. I came to Basel and I didn't catch up with you when I got here last night because I literally felt awful when I got to my room. And I thought to myself, why did I do this flight? Why did I force myself to go to work today? I'm really not well at all. It isn't just a cold, it's like full-on flu. Thing was, I've had this before where I've been really ill and then I've woken up the next day completely fine, and I basically was like, if I wake up tomorrow morning completely fine after calling in sick, I'm going to be so annoyed. Yeah, don't do this at home. If you're not well enough for work, don't go in. Because I just feel, I have taken pills, but like half an hour ago now, and they don't really work properly. Like they work a little bit, they make me feel a little bit better, but they don't make me feel completely better. Now I've woken up this morning and I'm a bit blocked up, you can probably hear it, and yesterday my ears didn't hurt at all. They did pop a lot, but that's good because it means they're not blocked. However, today, if they hurt on the way into Heathrow, I am gonna have to offload myself because I don't want to risk injuring my eardrums. I'm not gonna lie, I shouldn't be at work anyway. I literally just, it sounds really pathetic, but I was like, what about Vlogmas? Like, I'm meant to be going to all the Christmas markets, which I am still going to try and do this morning. There is a Christmas market literally a 6-minute walk from our hotel, and we don't get picked up until 2:30, and like I said, it's about 10:15, so maybe gonna head out at like between 11:30 and 12, and then I'll just go out for like an hour. I'm not going to push myself too far because obviously I do have 2 flights to work tonight. I really want to continue on the Euro tour so that this Vlogmas isn't a complete fail. I've got I'm not actually sure what tea it is. I think it's a chamomile. Doesn't smell like normal English breakfast tea, but I don't understand what the labels say because they're in German. I think they speak German in this part of Switzerland. I got to the hotel last night at like 11 local time, and they're an hour ahead of the UK. I went straight to bed. I literally got into my pyjamas. I didn't even wear makeup yesterday because I had to force myself to get ready for work yesterday morning. Didn't have my advent calendar, nothing. I had no appetite whatsoever. I wasn't wearing makeup, which was quite good because it meant that when I got here, I just got into my pyjamas and went to sleep. I didn't have to take my makeup off or anything. It was awful when I got here. I just put Virgin River on and fell asleep to it. I woke up in the night like overheating. My head was literally so hot. It still is a bit hot now. And I just went and got a cold towel and put it on my head, and then I took some pills. And when I woke up this morning at like 9:10, and I FaceTimed Barney because he's working from home today. I FaceTimed him and told him the location of his day 4. No, is it day 4? Yeah, day 4 advent calendar. He got some shower gel today, and I was on FaceTime to him for like half an hour, and then I've just made myself a tea, and I thought I'd better catch you all up. I'm sorry, I literally didn't speak to you all yesterday or last night. I just had to prioritise myself, unfortunately, and I will have to do that today. I would love to still go to Oslo and Vienna, but at the end of the day, if I'm not well enough, I'm not well enough. And I actually think that I've gotten ill because I had 6 days off. I always seem to get ill when I have time off because it gives my body the chance to like recover from flying and have a normal routine. And I think that's what makes me ill. And it was difficult to work like it, I can't lie, but I did power through and I'm quite proud of myself. I'm just going to sit in bed with my chamomile tea, watch some Virgin River for like maybe an hour and then wrap up warm and go see this Christmas market. It is midday. I'm ready to head out. I've got my new coat on with leggings and a long sleeve top, white boots, scarf. I'm going to take this bag just in case I buy anything that I want to carry. Oh, let's go outside and get some fresh air. Good evening. So I am in Oslo in Norway. I'm speaking quite quietly because it's midnight. You might have noticed I feel a lot better now. Yeah, when I spoke to you this morning I was feeling pretty crap, but I did get up and I went out to the Christmas market. I wasn't out for very long, literally like an hour. I did try and get some footage of the Christmas market, but it was really busy and I get so shy filming when there's loads of people around. Got back to my room like just after 1, had like a 20-minute nap, flew back to Heathrow, had a little 1 hour gap between landing into Heathrow and going to my next plane for Oslo. But I feel so much better now than I did 24 hours ago, so I'm really happy that I stuck out this Euro tour. If I was at home right now, I would be so annoyed that I felt better and I'd missed out on this Euro tour. It's snowing. It was snowing when we landed. We asked downstairs and sadly the Christmas market here doesn't actually open until 12 and we get picked up at 1. So I won't be able to go to the Christmas market here, sadly. However, I said it's kind of a good thing because I then don't feel as bad, A, about staying in bed all day, which is probably what I will do, and B, about not filming it for Vlogmas because I've actually got a very valid excuse. I will hopefully still venture out and have a look at the scenery that Oslo has to offer, but I definitely won't be visiting the Christmas market. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm really happy that I'm feeling better. Anyway, the reason I wanted to film right now, one of the girls that I'm on this trip with has been to Oslo before and she said that the beds here are really comfortable, like the most comfortable bed ever. And I'm yet to test it out because I wanted to bring you guys along with me to test it out. I mean, it looks comfortable. Let's see if it is comfortable. Ready? Okay, yeah, it's definitely comfortable. Could very easily stay in this all day tomorrow. I'm gonna struggle to get myself out of it. I am not gonna do anything apart from go to sleep now. I've just had a shower. I'm gonna brush my teeth and then put Virgin River on again and go to sleep. So good night. I will see you all in the morning. It is 11:45, so I was actually out for quite a while. I thought I'd maybe only go out for like half an hour, but it was just so pretty. I found the Christmas market, obviously wasn't open, but you could still walk through it, so it was quite pretty. Would have been nice if it opened at 11, because I literally got there at 11. So anyway, I went and got a coffee, which I've already drank. I got a mocha, and I was going to try and resist getting a pastry, but I thought, I'm in a new country, I've got to try the local pastries. I can't actually remember how you pronounce this, but it looks a little bit like a cinnamon roll. It smells very cinnamony. Let's try it. It began with a K. Any Norwegian people, tell me what this is called. That is good. My wake up call is in 15 minutes, so I'm going to sit and eat this. Virgin River again. Definitely recommend Virgin River. It's on Netflix if you haven't seen it. And I'm going to get myself ready. I think I'm going to have another makeup free day today. Also, I think I forgot to mention, I have had something slightly different done to my hair. I've basically had like a root drag rather than my highlights redone, because I saw a picture of myself when I had my natural hair back in like 2021, and my hair was so long and healthy. I'm trying to, even though I love being blonde, I'm trying to not bleach it as much. Like the look of like the dark root to the blonde in winter. You were wondering why I said I was having my hair done and I don't look like I've had any work done to it. That's why. I'm gonna eat this pastry and get myself ready to go and do Oslo to Heathrow and then Heathrow to Vienna. And I am in Vienna, just like that. Not just like that. It's, actually don't know what time it is. I think it's like 11:30 here, so 10:30 at home. Another late one. Got into my room like 20 minutes ago. I've just had a shower. I thought about washing my hair because it does need a wash, but I couldn't be bothered to do it tonight, so I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. It's been a fine day, to be honest. It was a bit turbulent leaving Heathrow because we currently are experiencing Storm Dara. We managed to get out of Heathrow. It was very bumpy. We were actually sat down for like half an hour after takeoff because it wasn't safe for us to get up, but it wasn't too bad. It was just a bit bumpy and a few like up and down, and probably wouldn't have been safe to stand up at first. However, it's probably going to cause a lot of disruption at Heathrow, so watch this space for whether we end up going home tomorrow, and also whether we end up doing our Lyon link, which all of us are talking into existence that we're not doing, only because we clear at 10 PM at night. All of us are back in again on Saturday, not together, but we're all back on Saturday for a there and back, so it would be nice to just fly back from Vienna and then be able to go home. We'll see. Manifesting. I'm in Vienna and I'm gonna go to sleep. Again, I'm not gonna set an alarm for tomorrow. I'm just gonna wake up when I wake up. There is a Christmas market, 12-minute walk I think it was, but I didn't actually look at what time it opens because pickup is, I think, the same time as today. I think it's 1:05, dependent on what time that Christmas market opens. Will depend on when I go. Hopefully it opens at 10 or 11 so that I can go. I am tired, so I am gonna turn in for the night. I will see you all bright and early. No, I will not see you bright and early. I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning. It's 10:30. I've been awake for... how long have I been awake? A couple of hours. I got up and washed my hair. As you can see, it's looking a lot better. A lot cleaner. It's a bit frizzy because obviously I don't have like my proper products, but I have to tie it up for work later anyway, so it's fine. Made myself a hot chocolate. I found a nice fluffy robe. You guys know how much I love a hotel robe. So pickup is in, well, wake up is in an hour and a half, and then pickup is in 2.5 hours. And I'm not gonna lie guys, I am debating not going out. I know I'm in a new country and it's quite bad of me. However, I feel like I've had quite a full-on week in terms of obviously coming to work unwell and still pushing myself to go out anyway. I've woken up this morning with just no energy at all. I did wake up in the night. I haven't actually like slept through the night once since I've been unwell. As much as I feel better, like in terms of I don't ache anymore, I've now got a bit of a runny nose and a sore throat. I actually thought I had tonsillitis. My throat was so sore. I woke up in the night and I had to dig into my bag and get some paracetamol, and I couldn't get back to sleep for ages, and I also haven't really laid in at any point. I've been waking up before 9 o'clock every day, which is technically before 8 o'clock at home. I just feel a bit run down, and I also don't have an awful lot of time left now. So I'm so sorry, I am not going to go out in Vienna, and also the Christmas market that is nearby doesn't open until 12. So I couldn't have gone to that anyway. I'm sure I'll get another opportunity to go to Vienna. I actually got my January roster last night, and I have an Oslo standover next month. So I'm going back to Oslo, which I'm very happy about, and I'll have a bit more time there. By the way, I thought I'd quickly address, I stopped doing my Instagram live roster reveals just because I felt like it was a bit too much. Like, I just felt like it was too much to keep on top of. I obviously work full-time. I film and edit my YouTube videos in my spare time, as well as, you know, resting, cleaning my house. I also now have my small business as well, and I just felt like I was taking on too much and something had to give, and unfortunately it was my live roster reveals. I'm sorry that I haven't done one in a while, and I won't be doing them anymore, but I will still be not telling you my roster, but like, for example, just then I told you I've got an Oslo standover. I'll still be giving you like vlogs where I tell you where I'm going and things like that, so you'll still get to find out, but just not, I'm not gonna have a set time where I do it for you guys anymore, which I'm sorry if that makes some of you sad, but I was just taking on too much. As it is Friday today, I am gonna end Vlogmas week 1 here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it hasn't been what you expected. It wasn't what I expected either. I did not expect to get horrendously ill on the first day of my Euro tour. It's been lovely, I've really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that I stuck it out. If you did watch the video until the end, leave the Christmas tree emoji down below. I noticed the first time I did this that I heard from so many of you that I've never heard from before, which was really lovely. I loved seeing your comments, so I love this idea. So yeah, definitely leave the Christmas tree emoji below if you watched till the end. If you like the video, then please give it a big thumbs up, and if you are not already subscribed, then please do that, because I am trying to get to 4K before the end of the year, and I'm on 3.7. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's a bit out of reach, but I would love to be able to do it, so any help and support will be greatly appreciated. All of my socials are linked down below, as well as all of the details about my small business if you are looking for any gifts for Christmas. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in Vlogmas week 2. Bye!